Just days away from the protest planned for downtown Portland this Saturday, police are asking for your help to find a man who they say assaulted someone in a protest 2 months ago. Fox 12's Amber Wilmarth joins us live from downtown with more on their search and how they're hoping to keep the peace this weekend. Amber?
Pete, violent clashes between opposing political groups have become all too common in Portland. That's why police say they'll be cracking down on it this Saturday. As they prepare for the protest scheduled to take place here at the waterfront, they'll be searching for this suspect. Here's a photo of him. Police say Joseph Evans has a felony warrant for second-degree assault. Police say the assault occurred when opposing groups, one part of a Him Too rally, the other, including Rose City Antifa, faced off in downtown Portland on June 29th. Evans is described as a white man, 5'8", 150 pounds, with brown hair and eyes and several tattoos. They say he had longer facial hair and shoulder-length curly hair at the time of the assault and was wearing a black T-shirt with Star Wars printed on the front. And he was also wearing a multicolored bandana around his neck. Police say he was noted as last living under the Burnside Bridge. Catching and arresting violent protesters is a huge priority for Portland police. Chief Danielle Outlaw spoke about protests in Portland in a podcast this past week. She says their goal is for people to exercise their right to free speech without injury, but says that's not as simple as it sounds. She says her officers cannot approach protests here like other large cities, saying for one thing, they don't have the staffing, and the second, legislation is different here. She says she'd like to strategically plan for the protests before they occur. That's why she and Mayor Ted Wheeler brought the protest safety ordinance to the table last fall. It would have given them the authority to regulate the time and length of protests, as well as where they're held, if the two groups have a history of violence and are planning simultaneous protests. But City Council turned it down. Chief Outlaw says most recently she brought an anti-mask ordinance to the mayor's office to help, but as of right now, it's on hold.
People have heard me mention the suggestion of an anti-mask ordinance or even something allowing us to record as these events are unfolding and occurring.
I spoke with the mayor's office today, and they say that the anti-mask ordinance is under consideration, saying although it would be helpful, there are some concerns regarding civil rights, and that's why it's not decided on just yet. They say they have deferred discussion on it until after the protest planned for the waterfront this weekend. And if you have any information regarding Evans, you are asked to call Portland Police. Reporting live from downtown Portland, Amber Wilmarth, Fox 12, Oregon.